We close tonight with a hymn, a great hymn, perhaps the most famous of all, sung in churches for more than 200 years and now in a Broadway theater. Michelle Miller graces us with the amazing story behind it.
Your musical is on a marquee on Broadway. How does a small-town cop get that to happen?
Belief.
And a new day.
Christopher Smith is the writer of Amazing Grace. In 1997, he was a police officer who loved to read about history.
I was wandering through a library and pulled a book off a shelf at random.
That book was about John Newton, a British slave trader in the 1700s. After years of selling slaves to America, Newton was himself held captive in West Africa. After his escape, he almost died at sea.
He lived through a hurricane on a sailing vessel, and it was during this dark night that he finally cries out and says, "God, have mercy." That was the beginning of a great journey.
A journey that led to a conversion. Newton became an abolitionist and wrote one of the most beloved hymns of all time.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but
To hear the President of the United States sing that song, it just really validated for me that this was our time, that this was meant to be. Amazing Grace is one of the only things we can agree on as a culture. It crosses age boundaries, it crosses time itself, and this man's story was the root of it.
The story of a complicated man who gave the world a simple gift. Michelle Miller, CBS News, New York.